Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. It is a new month, so it's time to talk about my new goals. And I'm feeling extra spooky this month. So goal number 1 is to get into the spooky spirit, and I left this kind of vague because I want it to encompass a lot of different things. So books, movies, decorations for sure. I want to start decorating early. So I'm really excited. I'm going to leave this vague because I just want it to be a whole month of just preparation for October. Along with that, goal number 2 kind of rolls into that. I want to do a Halloween DIY or like a fall or autumn themed DIY. Again, I left this kind of vague because I'm not sure if I want to sew something or craft something, so we're gonna leave it open. And goal number 3 is to update my wardrobe, which is gonna entail a lot of things because I want to go through my old stuff and sell or get rid of a lot of it. So a lot of it I just don't wear anymore. It just doesn't resonate with me anymore. But you guys have seen me clean out my wardrobe more times than anybody ever asked for. So this month I want to focus more on just getting some new stuff and kind of updating my wardrobe to fit my style, because I feel like my style's changed a lot recently. Alright guys, but those are all my goals for September. I really hope you'll stick around and watch me achieve them. And that being said, let's get into it. So I finally decided what I wanted to do for my Halloween DIY. And it was something that I had seen last year and I thought it was so cool. And then my friend sent me a picture of it this year, which reminded me of it. And I knew as soon as I saw it that that's what I wanted to do for my DIY. So I'll see if I can find it and show you guys what I'm talking about. And the problem I ran into is when I was on the hunt for white pumpkins. I shouldn't say on the hunt because that suggests that I looked at more than one place. Which I didn't. I just checked our local grocery store and this is what they had, just these little guys. But the problem is, this is gonna be too small for this enormous pumpkin. So I think what I'm going to do is give him 2 eyeballs. So the first thing I need to do, oh my God, is paint the irises and the pupils and all that good stuff on these guys first. And then that way, while those are drying, I can be gutting the big guy. So I'm thinking I might want to try giving it hazel eyes just to try and stay somewhat original so I'm not completely copying the original DIY. So they're done. And now I just have to get my big pumpkin ready. So I'm going to set these aside and let the paint dry. And I need to dig out all the pumpkin guts, which is probably my least favorite thing to do in the entire world. So already I know that I'm going to have to like modify this to make the eyeballs fit inside. Oh, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I need to dig out all the pumpkin guts. Oh, and there's a lot. This is a big boy. Even though this is perfectly innocent, there's just something about this that always feels so morbid. Good enough. I had thought about keeping the pumpkin seeds, but honestly, I don't personally think they're good enough for the amount of effort it takes to process them. So I'm probably just gonna throw them out back in our woods for the little animals. Now comes probably the hardest part, because I need to cut the eye slits, and oh, it's gonna be difficult. You know what? When do I ever plan anything? I'm just gonna jump into this. The eye holes are cut, and now I just need to somehow fit the eyeballs inside. It's complete. And is it the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my entire life? I mean, no. But it's kind of cool. I I am happy enough with it. And that's pretty much the standard by which I live my life. If I'm happy enough, it doesn't have to be perfect. I tried my best. So I'm gonna put this bad boy outside, and that's it. I'm done. See you in the next clip. Bye. It's the end of the month, and updating my wardrobe ended up looking a lot different than I was expecting it to. I was originally planning on buying a bunch of new stuff and just giving my wardrobe a complete refresh, and instead ended up starting with me going through my summer and spring stuff and getting rid of a ton of things. And then later, towards the end of the month, I went through my fall and winter stuff, and all said and done, I ended up getting rid of close to 100 items, and I still feel like I have so much. So that really forced me to face my problem, which is gross overconsumption, and I'm realizing how I need to be a lot better about being mindful when I shop and not buying something just because I think it looks kind of cute in the moment. There were quite a few items that were in my closet that just didn't really resonate with me, like I wore them once or twice and never really had a desire to wear them again, and that's really not a good way to be. So I did end up buying 2 new items this month, a pair of boyfriend cut jeans, but I also bought a maroon sweater. And moving forward, obviously I'm not going to promise I'm never going to buy anything ever again. That's unreasonable. But I do want to be better about buying things that I really feel good about and items that I think I could style a lot of different ways. So more versatile pieces, and also pieces that I feel good about keeping for years to come. So my closet is now a lot less overwhelming, and that's helped a lot with my decision fatigue. And I do want to continue to downsize. So as I get new pieces, I'll probably continue to cycle items out that I'm not super crazy about. And that being said, I feel super good about this goal. I got a lot done. That was a lot of clothing items. That was a lot of pictures to take, a lot of items to list. If you guys are interested, I will link all of those down below so you can browse and buy if you want. I started decorating super early, and last year I did buy decorations, but most of them were outdoor. So this year I wanted to focus on indoor decorations, but I really didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I decided to check out Dollar Tree because I figure if it's an indoor decoration, there's less chance of it getting damaged, so I could spend $1 on an item that I have for like 5 years, you know? And they had a lot of really cute stuff. So I ended up getting quite a few items. It was under $20, and with a little creativity, I think it all went a very long way. This year, I finally bought my favorite Halloween movie, which is Trick or Treat. It's actually mine and Jordan's favorite, and every year we talk about buying it, and then it just never happens. So this year we bought it and actually sat down and watched it together, and it was super great. Past that, I was really happy to see that Fox put out the next season of American Horror Story. So Jordan and I have been watching that. Of course, you know that I had to reread all of my Junji Ito books. They are my favorite manga. They're so crazy and grotesque, and I've shared these with you guys before, so I'm not going to get into it too much. But I did also pick up a little while ago these 2 books about local hauntings. So it's a compilation of all the haunted locations in Michigan, and I thought that was super cool. And from the looks of it, it's a series, so I'm sure that there's probably going to be one for your state if you're not Michigan born, raised, currently residing in. So if they have a website, I'll see if I can link it down below. And finally, I have been enjoying some delicious autumn treats. Of course, donut holes are one of my fall favorites, but I did recently find these adorable chocolate pumpkins from Aldi. There were 5 different flavors. They were all absolutely delicious, and I was so happy to have found them. So I feel good about crossing this goal off. I did my very best to just soak it all in, and October is gearing up to be a very busy month, so I'm glad I got to get some of the fun stuff out of the way, just in case I don't get a chance later. Alright guys, and that is all I had to share with you today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, if you did, you know the drill. Please leave me a thumbs up. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. If you're new here and you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. I want more than anything to see this channel grow. I love sharing bits of my life with you guys and my journey towards new skills and becoming a better person and just getting my life together, you know? And that being said, guys, I will see you the next time around. Bye!